helpful to think about the different elements in the system, and actually where those elements also get manufactured and put together, and how that kind of fits into our license model, which I guess we can touch on in a bit. But our strategy at the moment is to have a common cell platform and a common stack component, okay, for both fuel cell and electrolysis.
To drive scale.
To drive scale. Yeah. And what you can do there is you can really, if you've just got one thing you're making and testing, then you can really get high confidence in that design and verify that it's working. Okay?
Yeah.
But of course, one stack, we're targeting 25, 30 kilowatt power input for one stack in electrolysis mode. So clearly
put a lot together to get to your
So then we're considering, okay, well, what's the next building block? So we're looking at an array of stacks, say 12 stacks in an enclosure, which effectively, I mean, if we're talking about where are these things going to be manufactured, well, if you've got a cell and stack factory through a partner, then assembling those into a array module is well within the remit of that.
And they assemble quite compact, right? Because they're rectangular shapes that fit together.
Yeah, they're about
in
the
quite
size
a compact,
of like a shipping pallet type size, right?
So this concept that for a stack to be deployed in this industry, it has to be this giant, massive, single repeating unit is not necessarily the case if you can put many of them together in a reasonably compact and cost-efficient way.
Yeah, and then a thermal enclosure around that. So actually that module
is going to look like one big
notwithstanding
stack.
what's inside it, it's going to be a 300-400 kilowatt stack, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Because you're going to take that, and the next layer up in the value chain will be process equipment manufacturers, okay? Right. And they're probably different organization to the high volume ceramic manufacturer for the cell and stack.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you're then up at industrial process equipment size, we're talking, 40-foot shipping container kind of footprint modules.
Small chemical processing plants. Yeah.
And then those array modules will then be mounted into a 40-foot skid, and that factory-made component, that's then what goes to the site to be installed again in an array on site of many of those skids to then come up to your 100 megawatt or 200 megawatt requirements.
Can they be stacked vertically?
Yeah, sure.
Potentially. So if you have the land, you would lay them out as a bit of a farm of container process modules, as many as you need. If you don't have the real estate, you might consider going vertical to save yourself some floor space.
Sure.
And some land, right?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately,
there's obviously weight limits to how far you can go, but
I mean, you can imagine a large warehouse building with these skids inserted into it, or with a second deck, and they can be rolled in through double doors at the side, and quite quickly you're building quite a large hydrogen production facility there, on a relatively small footprint.